قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خيركم خيركم لأهله وأنا خيركم لأهلي أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. Our beloved Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam has said, the best among you are those who are best with their family, and I am the best among you with my family. Our Sharia, our Islam, the Quran and Hadith is a comprehensive system. It doesn't only teach worship, rather it's a complete way of life which covers every single aspect of life. The aspect of the masjid, the aspect of worship, the aspect of the household, the home, is covered in great detail. And when the entire system is in place, that's when a person becomes complete. If a person leaves out these departments, these branches, and assumes that he's on the right path and his household affairs are completely out of line with the Sharia, then a person needs to give care and consideration to this point. Nonetheless, the Prophet ﷺ has said that each and every one of you should be good to their family members, because what we're able to do outside depends on what's happening inside. Those who work outside, either worldly work or dini work, as males, as fathers, as husbands, we can only do what we are doing because of the sacrifice that the women give at home. The Prophet ﷺ has mentioned in another hadith at the occasion of Hajjat al-Wada, istawsu bin nisa'i khayra, that be good with your women folk. Once Aisha radiyallahu anha was asked in respect to how Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam was at home, and she said, "Kana yakunu fi mihnati ahlihi, ay fi khidmati ahlihi," that he used to serve his household, his family. And in another narration, she says, "Kana basharan min al-bashar," he was a normal human being at home. He was a prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, but when he was at home, he was a normal human being. He would do what any one of you would do at home. So he would patch his clothing, he would milk his goats, he would remove the fleas from his clothing, mend his shoes. He would do what a normal human being would do. So he would help out with the household affairs and household chores. The ulama Quran mention that in light of the Quran and Hadith, a husband, a male, he must understand the temperament and nature of a female. And 3 points are deduced, and these 3 points were mentioned in the Islamic marriage workshop, but because these 3 points are of extreme benefit, I will go over those points again. Number 1, a lady, any lady for that matter, a female, she desires, number 1, respect. If she's respected, if her children are respected, if her parents are respected, that gives her honor and dignity. And if her parents are not respected, she feels like she's a slave at home. So irrespective of our positions outside, if this is not found inside, then our Islam and Iman is not complete. So number 1, she wants respect. Number 2, she wants encouragement. And not only does the wife want encouragement, but every single female figure, mother, sister, daughter, and wife, every single one of them wants encouragement. The Shaykh of Hazrat Shaykh al-Islam, Mufti Taqi Osmani Sahib, Hazrat Dr. Abdul Hayy Arafi rahimahullah ta'ala, once he went to someone's home for dinner, and there was a veil. After he partaked and consumed the food, he started praising the food. And the person whose house he went to, his wife was on the other side of the veil. So when he was praising her food, she started crying. Afterwards, he was informed that her husband never ever praised her food. So women want encouragement. They want good words of praise. So number 1, respect, 2, encouragement, and number 3, they want protection. Protection. That means they want financial protection, they want emotional protection, and they want physical protection from their husbands. It is for this reason the ulama karam have written that if and when a husband considers to marry a second wife, their first wife, she considers the second wife to be an obstacle in her protection. Because now that protection is going to be distributed. So many of our wives who come from the Indian subcontinent, they fully rely on their husbands, financially, emotionally, and physically. Although the environment now has changed, many women folk, Muslim women folk, they have their own earnings, they have their own employment. So that dependency is not there, but even in today's day and age, many women, they solely depend on their husbands. That's why when the husband passes away, other sisters, other mothers, they cry for this mother, they cry for this sister, because they realize that she's lost everything. So for a husband, unfortunately, the woman is not everything. The wife is not everything, but for the wife, the husband is everything. And we have to understand that this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the female temperament and the female nature. Just one last point. The Prophet ﷺ has mentioned in another hadith that a female has been made from the curved and crooked bone of the rib. This means if she's not dealt with very cautiously and with a lot of sensitivity, it could be that the husband may break her. So showing aggression towards one's wife, this is not any mark of achievement. Men should show aggression towards men. It shouldn't be that men are showing aggression towards female. Nonetheless, a husband desires obedience. A husband desires that the wife serves her. So inshallah, we'll leave that talk or that subject for another talk. But nonetheless, these 3 points, respect, encouragement, and protection, this is what a wife wants. If a person can give this in light of Islam, in light of what Allah and His Prophet ﷺ desire to have, then a person's iman becomes complete, and then this person becomes among one of the best people. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable us to understand and practice. Wa akhiru da'wana